When was the last time you looked in the mirror and truly loved what you saw? Not just accepted it, not just got used to it, but really deeply loved it? Because here is something that most people are not saying out loud. The reason your hair might be adding years to your face has nothing to do with getting older. It has everything to do with the wrong cut sitting on the right woman. And today that is going to change. I am going to walk you through 5 haircuts that are helping women over 60 look wealthy, polished, and a full 10 years younger. And I can tell you right now, by the time we reach the 5th one, you will want to pick up the phone and call your hairdresser. If this is your first time here, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now, because every single week I make content for the woman who refuses to let age decide her style. And if you have been here before, you already know. We do not do ordinary here. Now let us get right into it. Here is a truth the beauty world has been holding back for far too long. After 60, your face changes. Your hair changes. And the cuts that looked lovely on you at 35 or even 45 are now working against you rather than for you. That is not a flaw. That is simply how things move. The bone structure shifts a little. The fullness in your face settles differently. The hair loses some of its old thickness and spring. And when you place an outdated cut on a face that has grown and changed, the result is that you end up looking heavier, older, and more tired than you actually feel inside. But when you find the right cut for where you are right now, everything lifts. Everything brightens. You walk into a room and people notice not your age, but your presence. That is exactly what we are building today. The luminous layered bob that lifts every feature. Now before you think, oh, another bob suggestion, stay with me. Because what I am about to describe is nothing like the stiff, flat bob you may have seen before. And it is certainly not your grandmother's style. This is the luminous layered bob, and it falls just at or slightly below the jawline. But the real magic is not what you see on the surface. It is what is happening quietly on the inside. Layers are cut invisibly within the interior of the style. You cannot see them from the outside. But you can absolutely feel their effect, and so can everyone looking at you. What those hidden layers do is create a natural movement. A light and effortless kind of volume that makes the hair look alive, fresh, and full of energy without looking overdone or like you tried too hard. And for women over 60, this matters enormously. As hair loses its old thickness with age, a blunt one-length bob tends to sit flat and heavy, and it can actually drag the face downward. But this layered version does the opposite. It lifts. It gives the hair that floating, feather-like quality that makes the people around you stop and think, what is she doing? She looks wonderful. The cut frames the face in a deeply flattering way. It draws the eye upward toward your eyes and cheekbones while gently softening the jaw and chin area at the same time. And I want to speak to the jawline specifically here, because this is where so many women over 60 feel the most uncertain when they look in the mirror. The natural changes that happen around the jaw and chin with age are completely normal, but they can feel difficult to sit with. And this is exactly where the luminous layered bob becomes your most loyal companion. The way it grazes the jawline creates a soft and deliberate frame. It draws the eye toward the sharpness of your cheekbones and the brightness of your eyes, and it quietly, beautifully, redirects attention away from any area where you are not feeling your most confident. It does not conceal you. It highlights the very best of you. And those two things are entirely different from each other. For women with fine or thinning hair, this cut is going to feel like a wonderful surprise. It creates the look of thickness without adding heaviness. For those with naturally thicker hair, those interior layers gently remove extra weight while keeping the overall shape clean and intact. Either way, you come out ahead. This is the kind of cut that looks expensive because it relies on precision. And precision is what separates a style that looks rich from one that simply looks ordinary. When it comes to styling, you do not need much at all. A small amount of texturizing cream, a round brush, and perhaps 5 minutes of your time. That is genuinely all it takes. Beautiful without fuss. And that, in every sense of the word, is a true luxury. This cut does not ask a great deal from you. It simply gives a great deal back. What I also love about this style is how forgiving it is on different face shapes. Whether your face is rounder, more oval, or longer in its proportions, the layered bob adjusts naturally. The length at the jaw is long enough to bring balance to a broader forehead. It is short enough to add lift where things have softened over the years. It is one of those rare cuts that seems to understand the face it is sitting on and works with it rather than against it. That kind of intelligence in a haircut is not common, and when you find it, you hold on to it. Go ahead and save this one. Show it to your stylist at your next visit. Ask specifically for invisible interior layers and a jawline grazing length. Watch what happens. The response you receive from the people around you will say everything. The sophisticated textured pixie that commands attention. I know what some of you are already thinking. A pixie cut? That sounds too bold. Too short. Maybe too severe. But I need you to stay with me here, because the version I am describing is none of those things. This is a long, soft textured pixie, and it is one of the most genuinely breathtaking styles a woman over 60 can wear. The sides and the nape are kept slightly shorter and clean. The top carries more length, with soft texture and natural movement built carefully into it. The front pieces fall gently forward, grazing the forehead or sweeping to one side. And that asymmetry is precisely where the magic lives. Asymmetry in a haircut does something remarkable for a more mature face. It breaks up the horizontal lines that naturally become more visible with age, across the forehead, along the jaw, and it replaces that stillness with diagonal energy that leads the eye along a different and much more flattering path. It creates movement where there was none. It brings something modern and alive to a face that might have felt a little overlooked with its old style. Women who choose this cut carry themselves differently. There is a kind of confidence that comes from making a bold decision, and then discovering that it makes you look absolutely wonderful. I want that feeling for you, because you deserve it. And here is something that truly does not get spoken about enough when it comes to this cut. The neck. When the nape is kept clean and the sides are kept shorter, your neck becomes part of the entire statement. It elongates. It appears more slender and graceful. And that elongation moves upward through the whole posture, making you look taller, more refined, more like a woman who knows exactly who she is. It is one of those quiet details that people around you notice without ever being able to say why. They simply sense that something about you is undeniably elegant. The texture worked through the top of this cut means it never goes flat or looks severe. Every strand has its own direction and its own gentle personality. The result is hair that looks effortlessly natural and deeply chic, all at once. A small touch of texturizing wax or a light paste is all you need on any given morning. 2 minutes and you are done. You leave the house looking as though you spent an hour in front of the mirror, when the truth is you barely had to think about it. And here is the deeper thing I want to say about this cut. If you have been carrying long hair for many years, and have started to feel like it no longer reflects who you truly are right now, this style is worth a serious and honest conversation. Not the woman you were 20 years ago. The bold, fully realized, deeply interesting woman standing in front of that mirror today. She deserves a style that matches her, not one that is simply familiar. If this video is bringing new ideas to the surface for you, take a moment and hit the like button. It genuinely helps this message find more women who need to hear it. And leave the word glowing in the comments if a cut has already spoken to you. I read every single one, and I want to know. The wavy lob with a deep side part that turns every head. If elegance were a physical thing you could hold in your hands, this cut would be it. The wavy lob with a deep side part is pure romance. The lob sits between the collarbone and the shoulder, which happens to be the ideal place for a mature woman's neckline. Long enough to feel genuinely feminine and full. Short enough to lift and frame the face without overwhelming it. And when you add soft, wide waves throughout, not tight curls, not a flat blowout, but those easy, relaxed waves that move when you move, you have something that feels almost like beauty that did not have to try very hard and arrived perfectly anyway. The deep side part is what lifts this style from simply pretty to quietly powerful. Here is what it does specifically for women after 60. As the years pass, the crown area tends to lose volume and density, and the center part will sit flat and draw the eye directly to that thinning. But a deep side part creates immediate fullness on one side. It conceals any thinning at the crown entirely, and adds a visual drama to the face that is genuinely stunning. It elongates. It slims. It gives the whole appearance a level of sophistication that is hard to put into words. The waves falling from that deep side part create a cascading movement, framing one side of the face more fully while leaving the other side open and clean. And that contrast is one of the most deeply elegant effects a hairstyle can create. It says quietly but clearly, I know who I am, and I know what suits me. I want you to really sit with something for a moment. That wave falling softly across one side of your face draws the eye upward. It creates a natural and effortless spotlight on your best features. No makeup technique in the world competes with a great cut that does this work for you naturally. It is one of those rare moments where the style carries everything, and you simply get to enjoy the result. This cut works beautifully on nearly every face shape. It is versatile enough to wear straight for something more polished, and wavy for everyday elegance. Maintenance is simple. Styling is easy. A little mousse, a diffuser, or even just the air on a good morning, and you are finished. The result is a woman who looks as though she has just stepped out of a Parisian salon, regardless of where she actually got ready. That is the quiet and lasting power of a cut that was made for exactly the woman you are right now. Hold on to that thought as we move to what is coming next. The V-cut with crown lift for the woman who loves her length. This one is for the woman who wants to keep her length, but has watched her hair slowly lose the richness and fullness it once had. Like somewhere along the way the life went out of it. The bounce faded, the thickness thinned, and no product you have tried has been able to bring any of it back. I hear this more than almost anything else, and the answer is not in a bottle. It is in the right cut. This is the V-cut with crown lift, and it is one of the most carefully thought out haircuts available to women over 60 who want to look slimmer, taller, and more radiant without making a dramatic change to their overall appearance. The cut creates long layers that come together in a gentle V-shape at the back. The hair at the crown is slightly shorter, and the length increases gradually toward the ends, forming a downward flow that lengthens the neck and the whole silhouette in a beautiful, understated way. But the true brilliance of this cut is what it accomplishes at the crown. Volume at the crown after 60 is everything. When the top of the head has height and lift, the whole face appears to lift along with it. Expression lines soften visually. The eyes look more open and awake. The cheekbones appear higher. You look energized in a way that no amount of concealer has ever been able to recreate. The V-layered structure creates this effect naturally by taking weight away from the crown and encouraging the hair to rise rather than lie flat against the head. And the layers through the length add the movement and dimension that make the hair look thick, healthy, and full of life it may not have shown in years. What I also appreciate deeply about this cut is the way it grows out with grace. So many styles look perfect on the day you leave the salon and fall apart within weeks. The V-cut is different. The shape stays. The layers continue working even as the hair grows longer. You will not feel that anxious urgency to rush back to the salon every few weeks. It respects your time. It respects your life. And it keeps you looking put together and polished on every single day between your appointments. This is the cut for the woman who wants people to stop her and say, "Your hair looks wonderful. What have you done differently?" Without them being able to identify exactly what changed. The answer, of course, will be the right layers placed in precisely the right spots. Nothing more. Nothing less. Just quiet, skilled precision doing what expensive products have been promising and failing to deliver for far too long. The Modern Shag with curtain bangs, the most transformative cut of all. We have arrived at the fifth and final haircut. I told you from the very beginning to stay until this one, and I meant it. This is the most transformative style on this entire list. And honestly, very few women over 60 have been told about it in the way it truly deserves to be shared. This is the Modern Shag with curtain bangs. And before any old association with the word shag puts you off, please listen to what this cut actually looks like and does for a mature woman's face. Because it is extraordinary. The Modern Shag is built on generous, deliberate layers that are spread throughout the entire length of the hair. At the crown, through the mid-lengths, and into the ends. What this creates is something I can only describe as three-dimensional hair. Hair with depth. Hair with movement at every level. Hair that does not sit still because it was designed to be alive and flowing. Every single layer catches the light in its own way, producing that rich, luminous quality that makes hair look healthy, thick, and youthful regardless of its actual texture or density at this stage of life. The crown layers specifically bring that height and lift we spoke about earlier. And when that is combined with the movement running through the rest of the cut, the result is a silhouette that is full and feather-light all at once. Effortlessly rich. The kind of hair that makes people look twice. Now the curtain bangs. This is the element that takes this cut from beautiful to genuinely age-defying. Curtain bangs part naturally in the middle and sweep softly to each side of the face, framing the eyes and the upper cheekbones like a gentle, elegant border. They are longer than traditional bangs, grazing the cheekbones or falling just below, which means they blend easily with the rest of the hair and never look heavy or blunt or severe. What they do for a woman over 60 is remarkable. They soften the forehead entirely, drawing kind attention away from any lines or texture in that area without the weight and commitment of a thick, full fringe. They frame the eyes. And when the eyes are framed beautifully, the entire face looks more awake, more alive, more vibrant. They visually shorten a longer face. They bring softness and symmetry to stronger or more angular features. And they add a quality of warmth and approachability to the face that is genuinely magnetic. The curtain bang is also wonderfully versatile. You can wear them swept to the sides, pinned back for a more dramatic look, or blended right into the layers on a relaxed and easy day. No difficult commitment, and all of the reward. When you pair curtain bangs with the layered shag, you get a style that is modern without chasing trends, youthful without pretending to be something it is not, and elegant in the most honest and effortless way possible. I want to say something to you before we close, and I mean every word. Your beauty does not have an expiry date. It never did. What changes with the years is not your beauty. It is the prescription. Just like a pair of glasses that once worked perfectly but now needs updating so you can see the world clearly again. Your haircut needs to be refreshed so the world can see you clearly. The woman you are at 60, at 65, at 70 is more interesting, more layered, and more deeply herself than she has ever been before. The right cut does not simply reflect that. It announces it. It walks into the room before you say a single word, and tells everyone present that this woman knows exactly who she is. Take these 5 options with you. The Luminous Layered Bob. The Sophisticated Textured Pixie. The Wavy Lob with deep side part. The V-cut with crown lift. And the Modern Shag with curtain bangs. Bring them to your next salon visit. Show your stylist. Have that conversation. Because one appointment could genuinely change how you feel every morning when you look in that mirror. If this video gave you something today, a new thought, a spark of confidence, or simply the courage to finally make that call, please share it with one woman in your life who needs to hear this. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path.